through tutorial, get ready with me, whatever you want to call them. I filmed this look today using the Kat Von D Metal Matte Eyeshadow Palette. But yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this look, or if you want to just watch this video and see how I act in front of a camera by myself in the apartment, keep watching. This is what happens when you get face wash on your hair. It turns white. Alright, so I have my headband on. For primer, I'm using Smashbox's Photo Finish Foundation Primer. And I'm just putting a little gloop on my T-zone and my chin. For foundation, I'm using Kat Von D's Lock It Foundation in Light 48. And I just put a little, that's a lot. Now, I love this foundation. It's like full coverage. But the only reason why I don't wear it as often is like by the end of the day, my face looks so oily and cakey and greasy. But for the first, I don't know, 3 hours or so, my foundation looks flawless. But, oh, maybe from far away it would look good after 5 or 6 hours. For concealer, I'm using Kat Von D's Lock It Concealer in Cool L13. And I'm gonna, what did I do to my, what happened here? So I'm just applying that to any redness I see from blemishes. Then with my same foundation brush, I am, do you hear that noise? I won't do it again. But I'm just tapping that onto my face, basically beating my face, literally. So I'm just tapping that until the concealer essentially disappears on the skin. And I have a few stubborn spots that won't completely go away, but that's okay. Usually when I put more on top of that, it just gets more cakey and more obvious that I'm trying to hide some ugly mountain on my face. So I'm just gonna leave it at that and be happy with the result that I have. Hydration is important. So I'm gonna go for a subtle highlight. I usually do. I'm taking the Rimmel London Stay Matte Mousse, Liquid Mousse Foundation. And I just put that in all my highlighting areas, under eye, forehead, you know, whatnot. Usually take a dot, and that's more of a glob. Now that's a mountain. I'm gonna take my finger and transfer the glob in some areas. Wow, this is a lot. So much. Does anyone want cake? I'm baking one on my face right now. Now with that same foundation brush, I am going to be tapping that and blending it up. Usually on my nose highlight, I like to use my finger to blend it out. It's not really a highlight. It's more of like a subtle like zhuzh. I zhuzhed my nose a little bit. I don't know what's wrong with my enunciation today, but I blame it on the cold. I'm gonna delicately take this tissue and shove it up my nostril. Alright, so I'm gonna set my face with Makeup Forever's HD High Definition Powder and my e.l.f. Kabuki brush, and I'm just packing that onto my face. Now for contour, what am I gonna use? Oh yeah, my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour. I just got this puppy in the mail last week, like a couple days ago actually. And oh, hey, there's you. And then there's me. And to contour, I'll be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour and Highlight Brush. And I'll be using Levitation, which is this shade right here, with the highlight brush side. I'm just gonna intensify my highlight. You're probably thinking, wow, that's a lot of powder. Well, I got an oily face, and powder's good for me. Have you ever seen that wife swap episode where that one kid gets so mad that the lady swaps out all of his bacon and unhealthy goods? And he starts screaming, "Bacon is good for me." That's my favorite episode. Now with the contour side, I'll be taking the shade Subconscious, which is this one right here, and contouring my face. I like to contour my face with powders, not with creams, because I feel like, I don't know, it's just easier and it's more subtle. And then I like to squeeze my brush and contour my nose. This side's my bumpy side, so it's not doing so well with the contour right now. Then I'm taking that highlight shade again and I'm gonna go underneath that contour to make it more sharp and clean. What is this? A crunchy. No fixing this bumpy mountain side. It's not even a song, I just made that up. Or is it? For blush, I'm gonna be taking the Lunatic Cosmetic Labs Contour Palette. And I'm gonna be using this shade right here. I don't know if it has a name. I don't know, but this one. And to apply my blush, I'm using my Smith 118 brush. So I like to dab it twice, because this is a strong blush. And I'll tap it on each cheek. See? Now, I just want to let you know my feelings on highlighter. I don't prefer to use highlighter on my face because my face, number one, is greasy and oily and gross. So I got that natural grease glow. Number two, it highlights all my bumps and I'm trying to hide them. So once I use that highlight, it's like, bing, they're pointier. But MAC sent me this highlight that is so beautiful. It's called Show Gold. Just glowing with pink reflex. Oh yeah. To highlight, I'll be taking Dose of Colors setting powder brush. I like to use it as a highlighter brush. And then I rub across the highlight and then the reason why I like it, I think, is because it's pink. I went a little too ham. Now I can see why you guys put a lot of highlight on. It's just so pretty. For brows, I'm taking MAC's Big Brow Pencil Crayon in Lingering. And when I first got this, I didn't think I would like it because it's a chubby crayon and then you got like a small little surface you're drawing on. But I like this a lot and it makes my brows look naturally full and filled in. I I appreciate that. Now, if you use too much, you will get some cakiness on the brow hairs, but some buffing out will probably do the trick. So then I'm just gonna buff out my brows with a spoolie. See, I love that brow crayon, but the fact that it doesn't have a spoolie at the end of it kind of sucks. So I'm just gonna fill them in like that. But I am gonna go in with some Benefit's Gimme Brow. It's their Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel, and this is in color 3. Now this is a brow gel formula, but it doesn't really hold the brows like a brow gel, so I'm gonna be setting my brows with Benefit's Ready Set Brow Gel. Face is now complete. Now for eyes. For primer, I'm using Kat Von D's Lock-It Primer Stick in Light, and I'm just gonna apply that as really don't feel like using my fingers, so I'm going to use this flat top, looks like a concealer brush, and blend that out. My eyelids are really dry for some reason, and it's not even, it doesn't feel like fall here in Louisiana. It feels like summer still, so I don't even know why. My eyelids are crusty. Since I've been sick, I haven't been able to play with this gorgeous palette. I was so excited when I got it in the mail. You have no idea. But look at this. It says metal, and it says matte. How awesome is that? That rhymed. These are the shades. I'm thinking I want to go fall-ish. So I'm probably going to use these colors right here. With my Sigma tapered blending brush, I'm going to be taking Bone. Can you see that? Ugh, this camera sucks. This one right here. And I'm going to apply that to my crease and brow bone area. Then I'm going to concentrate more in the crease with this color Suede, right here. Next, I've been using my Smith 247 brush, by the way. So next I'm going to be taking Oak. It's this brown right here. And apply that to my outer corner area, blending that towards the middle of my lid. So I'm packing that on first and blending that in. You know, in the palette it looks like a chocolate brown, but it's going on like a really dark patchy brown. No bueno. I'm gonna take my Sigma tapered blending brush and try and add more of that oak color in, because right now it's looking a little patchy, so hopefully I'll have more luck with this brush. said I could be better. So now I'm gonna take Velvet, which is this purple right here, and I'll be taking a pencil brush and applying that to the outer corner area of my lid. Joe. Who's Joe? And so I'm gonna apply that in a corner, like a V. Alrighty then, so with the remainder product on this brush, I'm gonna run that along my lower lash line. Now with the same brush, I'm going to blend out this V. Now that's sort of blended out, I'm gonna take my tapered blending brush again with a little bit more of that suede. I'm trying to buff out my crease. And then with the remainder product on my pencil brush, I'm gonna run that along the outer corner of my lower lash line and connect that to the purple up top. Now with my Sigma Firm Shader brush, I'm gonna wet it with some setting spray. And then I'm gonna take this lovely gold color in Flash. I'm gonna apply that to the inner corner towards the middle. And then once it touches the brown, I'm gonna lightly blend that onto it. I love this shade. I feel like a frickin' bumblebee. All right, so with the same Smith 247 brush, I'm gonna kind of blend out that crease that I created with that gold so it doesn't look like a harsh line. For eyeliner, I'm taking Urban Decay's Perversion Waterproof Fine Point eye pen. And I'm going to first darken up my lash line, and I'm not tight lining, so I'm not coloring in that waterline up top. I'm just filling in the spaces in between my lashes. The reason why I do that is when I put eyeliner or mascara or whatever, I'll have this empty space of skin, I guess, no color whatsoever. It's just like, I don't know, as a perfectionist, it's a bit annoying. So I just go ahead and fill it in with a liquid liner. Now for the wing. Wings are on. Now for mascara. I'm gonna prep my lashes first with Benefit's They're Real Tinted Lash Primer. Now for actual mascara, I'm gonna be taking Urban Decay's Perversion Mascara. So for lashes, I was about to use these NYX Wicked Lashes in Exposed. And when I was pulling them off of the lash band, they completely disintegrated. And when I mean disintegrated, like powdery, just like, what? Like, do you see the powder particles? Like, do you see this? Oh my God. But don't worry, I'll probably use these, cut them up or something for some bottom lashes, but that's insane. That's, beware of the dark lash band if you're buying these. As an alternative, I'll be using NYX's Doe Eyes. And Doe Eyes lashes, I should have specified. But they look like this. And they're pretty bomb. My favorite glue to use for my lashes currently is the Duo Brush-On Adhesive with vitamins. If you've ever used the, what glue is that? The House of Lashes glue. It's kind of like that. It doesn't smell like floral flowers, I don't know. Just smells like glue. But I was having some sort of weird allergic reaction to their glue, and it made them puffy, and then they would callus up and get crusty and gross. So I had to stop using it, and I was looking online for alternatives, and I found this glue. And you can just buy this at Walgreens or Walmart. And it's a lot cheaper too than House of Lash glue. And to apply them, I'm using my Revlon scissor tweezers. Now I'm gonna set my face with Urban Decay's All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Oh, my nozzle stuck. Do I really have to lift it up each time? I also have this handy dandy fan that my mom gave me. So I like to fan my face while it's drying. Now for lips. I'm gonna be taking Urban Decay's lip pencil in Conspiracy, and I'm gonna line my lips. First I'm gonna wipe the crust off. Now I'm gonna use Urban Decay's lipstick in Conspiracy as well. I kind of love this shade. At first, when I put it on, I was like, this looks like something my mom used to wear in the 90s, but this is awesome. And that's pretty much it for this Get Ready With Me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want, you can subscribe to my channel. I try to post every week, twice a week at least, but for the past 2 weeks or so, I've been pretty sick. I just had that really disgusting, nasty cold pass by. And I think I got it at the dentist. Don't go to the dentist, kids. Actually, don't listen to me. Subscribe or like this video if you want more Get Ready With Me's. They're really hard to film, honestly. I like listening to music when I do my makeup, but obviously, for obvious reasons, I can't listen to music while I'm getting ready and filming. Copyright. And let me know down below if you guys have tried the new Kat Von D Metal Matte eyeshadow palette. I don't know, I still don't know how I feel about it. I was really excited until I started using that brown, and it kind of got splotchy. It it applied very splotchy and patchy, and I was trying to blend it out. I don't know, maybe it could have been the primer that I had underneath wasn't evenly blended out or what, but let me know. I know the metals are really awesome. This color right here. All right, guys, so I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Team Crunch a Munch.